In the early years of the 20th century, this particular plant occupied the second position within the Russian Empire's export portfolio, surpassing even gold in trade volume. It nearly collapsed the British East India Company single-handedly, shattering England's monopoly on the tea narcotic trade. Today, it gets dismissed as a rustic village beverage, while the truth that it represents one of the most powerful neuroprotective agents available, capable of resetting your dependency on caffeine, remains carefully buried. Today, we crack open the code of Ivan chai, fireweed, rosebay willowherb. Why was its production systematically destroyed through military intervention? And how can you reclaim natural vitality without borrowing energy at the expense of your own cardiac reserve? An investigation into biochemistry and suppressed history. Ivan chai constitutes a metabolic correction instrument. Your chosen path, your responsibility. Before we descend into chemistry, let us excavate the archives. During the 19th century, Europe developed a full-blown dependency on Ivan chai, also known as Koporye tea. It proved cheaper, more flavorful, and demonstrably healthier than Chinese imports. Britain, whose national treasury depended heavily on Indian tea plantations, recognized this as an existential threat to national security. Thus commenced history's first large-scale black propaganda campaign. Ivan chai faced accusations of containing harmful clay, of being counterfeit, of toxicity. Yet these measures proved insufficient. Ultimately, following 1917, the unique processing facilities in Koporye were simply erased from existence, obliterated completely. The system could not permit the survival of a resource that rendered people alert and vigorous while remaining entirely independent from imported supplies. Ivan chai represents the beverage of sovereignty itself, which explains its systematic erasure from historical memory for a full century. Let us pose an uncomfortable question. Why does the entire planet remain addicted to caffeine? Caffeine is an alkaloid, and it provides no genuine energy whatsoever. It extracts vitality from your adrenal glands, borrowing resources at usurious interest rates. The inevitable consequence of this depletion manifests as caffeine crashes and perpetual searching for the next dose. Ivan chai contains no caffeine. Its stimulating properties operate through an entirely different mechanism. It delivers abundant magnesium, B vitamin complexes, and organic acids, compounds that do not whip the central nervous system with a stick, but instead optimize energy production within your cells themselves. Consume Ivan chai, and you obtain steady, powerful cognitive focus without tachycardia. This represents energy that genuinely belongs to you, not borrowed against tomorrow's vitality. During the 1970s, Soviet researchers isolated a high molecular compound from Ivan chai inflorescences, which they named hanerol. The results proved staggering. Hanerol demonstrated pronounced therapeutic activity against abnormal cellular growth. Yet where are these pharmaceutical preparations, and why do they not occupy every pharmacy shelf? The explanation proves elementary. Hanerol resists artificial synthesis to an extraordinary degree, while extracting it from wild plants would necessitate acknowledging the efficacy of a free-growing weed. The system prefers marketing expensive chemotherapy protocols rather than permitting people to consume preventative infusions that literally patrol the organism searching for atypical cells. Ivan chai functions as a pioneer species. It appears first on scorched earth, at sites of forest fires, even amid ruins following bombardment. It possesses the singular capacity to structure chaos. It draws radiation and heavy metals from contaminated soil, processing these toxins and preparing the ground for renewed life. When you introduce Ivan Chai's code into your system, you effectively install a restoration program designed for post-catastrophe environments. This represents the ideal instrument for individuals experiencing emotional exhaustion, recovering from severe illness, or navigating chronic stress. Ivan Chai stitches together your metabolic and energetic wounds precisely as it stitches together wounds in the earth itself. Many individuals err by simply using dried plant material. This approach fails entirely. Ivan Chai's code unlocks only through fermentation. We must rupture the leaf's cellular structure, allowing oxygen to initiate oxidation processes. During fermentation, complex polysaccharides break down into readily absorbable forms while tannins soften. This is alchemy proper. From green weed emerges a dark, aromatic elixir carrying fruity undertones. It serves as metaphor for internal transformation. Through pressure and fermentation, we extract from ourselves our true essence. Ivan Chai represents far more than mere beverage. It symbolizes how effortlessly the system can erase from generational memory precisely those elements that rendered people strong, independent, and healthy. We have been conditioned to purchase vitality on credit from transnational corporations, while the authentic fuel of sovereignty grows beneath our feet, waiting patiently for us to remember our own code. Preparing a cup of genuine fermented fireweed constitutes an act of biological defiance. You reclaim your entitlement to clean energy, free from interest payments and metabolic kickbacks. Subscribe if you are prepared to awaken your genetic memory and dismantle reality alongside us. Accept nothing on faith. Verify through direct experience. Seek the wild seed. Drink living water. Remain sovereign.